I only hope and pray that America will wake up, not just black America, but white America, but America as a whole. It's very hard seeing a country that's called upon to solve the world's problems, but we have problems of our own within this country. I really hope and pray that we all will wake up. There's a responsibility that we must face in our own community as far as reducing crime and black on black violence, not to dismiss the fact that most racial groups prey upon their own people. I want to issue this out for those who are skeptics that there is still racial tension in this country. We're always after 46 years an incident away from a riot or a protest. We cannot afford to move forward still carrying the baggage. And I would urge those in leadership, those who don't believe that racial tension exists, I would say, why don't we look at the histamines in the atmosphere? What is the provocation that's causing this sneeze, this itch, this burst of anger, this disappointment, and find an antihistamine to cure what has happened and what continues to happen? Dr. Martin Luther King, in his 1963 address on the March on Washington, proclaimed, "I have a dream," that one day little black boys and little black girls will be able to hold hands, and that we all could sit at the table together. I yet wait to sit at the table. I hope and pray that one day we will sit at the table, but it will not happen by us pointing fingers at each other, by us having mistrust. We must open up the channels of dialogue and communication and be afraid to take the elephant out of the room that everyone is afraid to talk about. We can't blame all our problems on racism. Most of it is systemic. It's in the system, and hopefully the system will change. I pray that Eric Gardner's death and mishandling of justice will serve as a provocation for healing for a country that is racially divided. God bless you, and I will talk to you real soon. Just something I wanted to share. Peace.